Alright, so I already took off one side of the battery. I thought I'd just document the rest. So basically, you would have to remove that's here, right, to get off one of the side mud guards. Also, the top piece you remove from here. Just be mindful that one side of the screw is actually pretty tight. It took me a good force to get it out, or the bolt out, which is this one. Now I'm just removing the second side of the battery. I have this as a great skateboarding tool that I used with my boosted board back in the days. Once the screws are loose, you can basically just use a drill for the rest. Now another 4 screws on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. The ones that's holding the bracket. Alright, came off. Now just remove the battery packs. Remove the battery pack cables. Simple. Alright, now this should just come apart. So we'll leave this. Actually, there's a good example because the cover port broke off and I need to replace it. So I'm going to, because this screw is pretty hard to get to. So since I have this open, I'm going to replace this chart port cover as well that ripped off over here. Alright, so this is how I gotta do a little cleaning. So I'll be installing the LED kit, basically removing tons of these screws on the battery box on both to get the LED kit installed. The only thing I'm concerned with is the weather strip that's in here. Just make sure that you loosen them up before you use a drill. You don't want to be stripping any of these screws. There we go. There's a rubber gasket over here that ties to the case over here. This one is a little sticky. I just stopped removing each screw by hand. I just started using it because it's not that tight. Alright, the kit just arrived a few minutes ago. Yeah, I ordered 2, one for my boy. Ooh, came with the free gift. Plugs in, dual connectors. And here it's basically tiny LED strips lined up in the silicone. Basically you're just paying for the silicone, the molding, but it looks good and the ease of connection. There we go. Now you should just plug this into the taillight and it should work with the app. But yeah, looks pretty nice actually. I think this is supposed to go underneath and there's no room over here. Oh wait. Just be mindful of the little plug in the strips. Now we just gotta bring this back inside. The molding is actually excellent. Yeah. I didn't want to remove the battery box, so it's in. And the screw holes should line up. Oh wow, this thing just broke off. This piece just broke off, this plastic. I guess that's not really necessary, but I guess that's why there's 16 screws. Oh shoot, I think I put it in backwards. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to put this where the bumper is. Now it's time for the other piece. Here's the adapter. Alright, so basically you just plug the taillight into this adapter. Like so. Take this, plug it into the existing jack, like that. And you're gonna take these two and plug it in like so. There we go. Actually, there's little markers to line it up if you can't see. Ooh, look at that. This one broke. Not turning on. Let's see. Alright, so this light is no good. I don't know if it's because of the stress I put or whatever on the connector when I was tugging it through the hole, but it comes on sporadically at a different angle, so there's something loose over here. I'm not even going to bother with it. I asked for a replacement, so I'm going to go ahead and use my boy's kit, steal his light so I can finish this up. Before I do that, I'm going to plug it in to make sure it actually works. What the hell? Same thing. This is a brand new kit. It stops here. This is brand new. Yeah, same issue. Like a part here. This is two different kits. Alright, here's another one. Let's see. Alright, so this one looks like it's fine. So I got two bad ones. Alright, one final test before I put this thing back together. This whole process has been kind of annoying. Unreliable. Alright, so it looks like this is working. Just gonna put the screws back on and give you the final product. So this is kind of boring, so I'm not gonna bother you with this. Alright, there you have it, the finished product. It took way longer than it should, but we had two faulty strips, so I mean, what can you do? Oh yeah, you can control it with the app too, so this lamp X. Go ahead and click it. You can do solid colors, whatever you want. I think the brightness too. So, super bright. Green. Green. I guess that's a Chinese version of green. Blue. Cool. Turn off. Turn on. Alright, that's it.